Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Carolina Disco Turkeys Baseball. So that one's foul. Audio went out there for a second. Apologies about that. A pitch up high away. That's going to be high up, and that will be a walk. So the first two batters have made their way onto the base paths, and now they have runners on first and second. And that will bring up the big first baseman, Nick Leonard. And the pitch. Line drive. That one out into the outfield. That's going to drop right in front of Lee. And they're going to hold. And now, right away, the Locos have bases loaded tonight. So with bases loaded now, that will bring up Amaro. And
next up, the catcher, number 17,
Christian Amaro comes up, and that could be. And now Boone the Locos, sorry, Boone Tuesday night. The Locos now have an early chance to crack this game open. First pitch to Amaro is a swing and a miss. And that will be strike one, 0-1 count.
As our scoreboard is not working this evening, we do apologize. We'll keep you updated on the score and the inning.
So no balls and a strike. The pitch from Poon. Line drive. That one will be a high fly ball. That will be deep out to left field. Ezell has to go all the way back. That one will bounce right behind Ezell into the wall. That's going to score. Adams. Wade will come. Wade coming in for a slide. And Wade will be picked off on a 7-2. And Wade being a little greedy there, trying to go for it. He was out in the last play on a 7-2. Runners now on first and second with the first out in the inning, and that brings up Hausner tonight at the catcher spot. First pitch, outside. That's going to be ball one, 1-0. So 1 ball, no strikes. Poon in the pitch in. That'll be a swing and a miss right there. A 1-1 count. A ball and a strike. Poon looks back in the pitch. Up high, that will be ball 2. 2-1. So 2 balls and 1 strike. So we're gonna miss right there on Hausner. That will be strike, and that'll be a 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. So we're going to miss right there, and that is a big out number 2 there by Hausner.
Next up, the pitcher, number 2, Nick Magadon.
Magadon, the pitcher tonight, will hit. You rarely see that in summer collegiate baseball. You know, as now as in college, now heading into the pros, you know, you're not the hitting of the pitcher is less common, and now the rarity. First pitch from Poon. Magadon takes one, a deep fly. That one will be over to Ezell out and left, and that one will go foul on a high fly ball. So that was a deep fly ball. That one went foul right along the line of that left field line near that bullpen. Again, the dimensions here, 325 in the corners. 345 out on left and right center, and then 355 deep here in Forbush High School. Poon looks back, checks on the runner at second, and he will wind up. He'll kick, he'll do. That'll be a fly ball out to Caden Smith. Out and right, has to go back a little bit, and that will be out number 3 here. So in the top of the first for the High Point-Thomasville Locos, they 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They leave 2 though on the base paths. Carolina up next, looking to tie this ball game up in the top of the first. We'll bring it to you next, right here on YouTube.
Disco Turkeys, shortstop.
Sam Fleming to lead off the
Sam Fleming.
bottom of the first inning here. High Point, the Locos up 1-0. Just call them Locos rest tonight. Maybe I won't make the mistake again. In the pitch, first pitch down low for ball 1 to Fleming. So 1-0 count. Carolina begins the month of July. It's a busy month. And Carolina again near the point where they're going to have to make some roster cuts and some decisions heading into the AABA tournament in Johnstown, which begins August the 1st, 1 month from today. And the pitch down, that pitch down low to Fleming, that'll be ball 2, 2-1. So a busy time in the summer for the Carolina Disco Turkeys. Pitch from Magnan, that one's going to be lined right diving past the second baseman Wade, out into the outfield of Becker, and that's going to be a base hit single there for Fleming, and that will bring up Jonathan Barham.
Next up, the catcher, number 20, Jonathan Barham.
So Barham comes up. He was getting an earful from the people in Boone on Tuesday night. Maintained his composure. First pitch up and in. A strike, 0-1. They're going to check on Fleming over at first. Fleming, he gets back safely and in time. So Carolina down by 1 run here in the early going. And the pitch from MacDon. Barham goes around on the check swing, so it'll be 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes. So Fleming, he gets back in safely over at first. So the count, though, remains at no balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. That one foul right back into the net. Again, we mentioned the camera right in the netting, so when that ball goes, it's going to move a lot tonight. So 0-2 count, though, remains. Fleming over on first. And the pitch. That one up. That will be a ball. 1-2. That one foul. That one a little higher up the home plate net, back into the backstop. But the count remains at 0-2. Barham is fouled 2. The last 3 pitches off from MacDon. And the pitch. High fly ball out there by Jonathan Barham. That one is deep out to about left center. Tracing there, and that one, though, will be caught by Josh Jordan for the first out in the inning. But that one was crushed out into left center. Brings up Cameron Lee. Lee on Tuesday night in Boone. He took one deep out to left. With 1 out. Lee, the team leader in home runs. Kathy Banks on deck. Pitch there from Lee. Up high, that'll be ball 1. Give you the disco turkey lineup. You've already seen Fleming and Barham. Lee on the plate now. Kathy on deck. Izell batting 5th and left. Caden Smith in right 6. Nico Noto batting 7th at second base. Tanner Bray at 3rd. Aiden McAllister in right field. Rounding out the order. Swing and a miss there by Lee. And the counts 1 ball, 1 strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. Swing and a miss right over there. Fleming had to get back in time a little as they then go off the pick to Leonard. Fleming gets back in safely, so 1-2 count. That pitch down low for a ball. 2-2. Wind coming in a little bit. You can hear it on our audio feed. So 2-2 count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. High fly ball. Heading over Hausner, heading back. And that ball will go foul. And the pitch up high. That will be ball 3. 3-2, count full. Pitch there. Check swing. They're going to say he went around Lee. And that will be out number 2. That brings up Kathy Banks.
At bat, the DH, number 31, Banks Cox.
Banks Cox. There you go. The wrong name the whole time. All right. Banks Cox, first pitch. Nope, they're going to check on Fleming, though. Over at first. That pitch in. 0-1, no balls and a strike. Once again, checking on Fleming. 2 outs, though, here in the bottom of the first inning. That one is a high fly ball. That one foul into the woods on behind the first base side. Counts 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Christian Azell on deck if this inning were to continue. And the pitch. Cox, hard ground, gonna go, and that one will bounce foul. Play was fair for about half a millisecond, enough to get Amaro up from his stance behind home plate. So count remains, though, 0-2, so no balls, 2 strikes. So to count the pitch, Fleming going to go for second, and that will hit Cox on the wrist. So hit by pitch. And that one will bring up Christian Azell.
Next up, left fielder, number 10, Christian Ezell.
Ezell comes up. Mac done already in this first inning, 21 pitches. Through the first, let's readjust the mic, there we go. First pitch to Ezell. That's in for a strike. Fleming to steal third. And he's safe on a steal. Fleming will be ruled with a steal. Cox will advance on the defensive indifference. They didn't really touch him. So a double steal for the Carolina Disco Turkeys. Caden Smith on deck. Pitch there. Up high. That will be a ball. 1-2. Umpire ruled the count 2-1. That pitch foul. We'll square the count up at 2-2. Macton gets ready. The windup, the kick in the deal, the pitch. That one will be a swing and a miss, and that will conclude the bottom of the first inning. But for Carolina, no runs, a hit, no errors. On 25 pitches, they leave 2 runners on the base paths in scoring position. To the bottom of the first we go. Top of the second we go, sorry. You're watching Carolina Disco Turkey Baseball right here on YouTube.
Anybody want a picture with Boogie? He'll gladly.
The top of the second inning. First pitch. That's inside for a strike. 0-1 count. Top of the hour. Justin Zimmer here with you from Forbush High School here in near Yadkinville, North Carolina. The pitch. That one foul right back into the net. 0-2 count. That pitch up high, that'll be a ball. Moves the count out to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Ball 2. And the count will be full. 3-2 count. Pitch down low, that'll be a walk. As now Barham goes out to the mound.
The batter's center fielder, number 8, Josh Jordan.
Brings up Josh Jordan. The 8th batter in batting spot number 8. High fly ball. That one out to Fleming. And a pop fly out there. That will be good enough for out number 1. So that's the first out of the top of the second. That will bring up Steens to the plate.
At bat, left fielder, number 3, Justin Steens.
Three, 2 count. The pitch. That's up. That's foul. And a nice fan will have a nice souvenir. 0-1 count.
Come on, Justin, you're good up there. You got this.
for Justin Steens. Spells the name a little differently, but that man, Justyn. Pitch there, that's inside. Now be down low for a ball. 1-1 count with 1 out. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Down low, that'll be a ball. 2-2 count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So Steens at 2 balls, 2 strikes here in the top of the second. And the pitch. That's going to be up high. That's going to be ball 3. 3-2. The Locos up 1-0. Runner on first. And the pitch. And that'll be up. That'll be a walk right there. And that will bring up, top of the order we go, back to Avery Adams. And the second inning, the Locos are in position to strike. Avery Adams.
Next up, the shortstop, number 1, Avery Adams.
With the Carolina University helmet. So familiar with a couple of the guys on this roster from Thomasville. That's a hard grounder. That's going to be right over to Tanner Bray. Bray's going to touch the bag himself. Over to first. And nope, they're going to rule that not a double play, but Bray will gets a second out on a fielder's choice. As Bray touches the bag, Bleeker gets out. Steens over to goes to second. And that will bring up Chase Wade. And the pitch. That's in for a strike, a 1 count from Poon. That one foul. So 2 count. Chase Wade from Archtown, North Carolina, 5'9", 170. The pitch down low, that'll be a ball. 1-2. So 1-2 count. Here on a Friday night from Forbush High School. Bring you inside the lining there with the camera inside, so give you a much closer view of the game. And that one's going to be a line drive. That's going to be right over Noto. And that's going to score Stearns. Adams going to just stay on third. But a line drive single out to Smith and right. Score Stearns. Adams gets to third base. And now the Locos lead 2-0.
Next up, first baseman, number 27, Nick Leonard.
Brings up Nick Leonard. Back over, and again, I apologize for the sound issue in the first. I did the mic test, and it was responding, and then Soon as we go on the air, I didn't notice the green was not up on my end on the OBS, so I apologize, and I should have caught that earlier. 1-0 count at the pitch. High fly ball. That one will be fouled and crushed onto that football field behind us. That one will be a swing and a miss. Right there, so swing and a miss, 1-2. And that one there, swing and a miss as well. And that concludes the top of the second for the Locos. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors. And they leave a runner, 2 runners on the corners and on base. More Disco Turkey Baseball up right after this, right here on YouTube. Bottom of the second, Caden Smith leading off. First pitch, that one will be a high fly ball. That one foul behind home plate. And again, apologies for the audio. And normally I forget to turn the camera on. I normally don't turn myself off, so that's a new twist. That pitch, swing and a miss, 0-2. There for Caden Smith. So that's a new accomplishment. Now I can turn myself off without lowering myself. That's nice. Okay, outside, ball 1. 1-2 count. A ball and 2 strikes. Pitch there from Smith. 3 have been crushed out to left field. So his 3rd homer of the summer. So he has a pull directly out to left field. Brings up Nico Noto. First pitch. High ball 1, 1-0 count. Second pitch, up high, ball 2. So first 2 pitches in this at bat have been balls. That one up, and that one will be ball 3, 3-0. That pitch inside for a 3-1 count. Again, no scoreboard tonight here in Forbush, so for the spectators, at least you'll get the count automatically. That one there, 3-1, a swing and a miss. That will fold the count up at 3-2. That's a mistake there. And that one will be foul. So count remains at 3-2 for Noto. Noto so far on the summer, no homers. And the pitch. Noto, that's a high fly ball. That's going to be out to left field. That's going to be a pop fly, though. Caught there by Avery Adams, and that will be out number 1 here in the bottom of the second. Brings up Tanner Bray. Aiden McAllister on deck.
Next up, third baseman, number 36, Tanner Bray.
See the on deck circle right next to us, and McAllister on deck. And the pitch in. High fly ball, that will be out to right. That's going to actually be a good pop fly. Right? Good high off the bat. And that will be an E9 on Beaker. He was coming in. The ball just fell right out of the glove. So McAllister will come up.
At bat right fielder, number 7, Aiden McAllister.
And so McAllister comes in. That's too loud there for level-wise for you all. Sorry, I didn't mean to blot your ears out. Pitch there. That one's going to be down low. That's going to escape Amaro. And Bray is going to advance on a wild pitch. So Fleming, he's on deck. And McAllister, that one's foul. So counts at 1-1. Sam Fleming, he's on deck. He's got the stars on his bat. Perfectly themed for this weekend with the Independence Day holiday coming up on Monday. On Monday, we're in High Point for an afternoon matinee, 4 o'clock. So it'll be enough time for you to go home and catch the fireworks, wherever you may be, on TV or in person. And the pitch there by McAllister, that one is foul. Off the padding. So the count's now at 1-2. So 1-2, 1 out in the bottom of the second. One, two count. And the pitch. McAllister, that's going to be a high fly ball. And that won't be. So Fleming comes up. Fleming on the night, 1 for 1. Got a single in the top of the first to lead off, in the bottom of the first to lead off for the Disco Turkeys in this ball game. JB on deck. And that one's foul. 1. So 0-1 count. Side. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Again, we apologize with the stream health here tonight. When you're out on the road, the internet will sometimes provide challenges, and that one will hit Fleming off the hand. And that'll bring up Jonathan Barham. Again, so if it freezes up throughout the night, I apologize. And Jonathan Barham is, the umpire's talking. Jonathan Barham. And that'll bring up Barham. Barham on the night, 0-for-1. He flew out to center. First pitch to Barham upstairs, ball 1, 1-0 count. Third base is wide open for action, so if you want to walk, load the bases, maybe if your Locos get a force out, but you bring up the team leader in home runs on deck in Lee. 1-0, the pitch to Barham. That one's foul. Right back into the net. 1-1, a ball and a strike. So a 1-1 count. And the pitch. That one's in. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. So 1-2 count. And the pitch. That one down low for a ball. 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Jonathan Barham, that will be a fly ball. And that will be popped over to the first baseman, Leonard. And that will be the third out of the bottom of the second. But for Carolina, they get 1 run on the Caden Smith homer out to left field. Carolina trims the deficit in half. More Disco Turkey Baseball right after this, right here on YouTube. Top of the third inning here. Christian Amaro to lead off. Poon on for his, about to start his third inning of work. He's already gone through two, about to start working his way through his third inning. Pitch down low, ball one, 1-0 count. Poon's been the only pitcher so far on the night, 1-0. Step into the batter's box. The pitch from Poon. Ground ball right over to Fleming on a hard grounder. Back over to first, and that will be out. Number one over to McAllister. Out one. Hausner comes up.
Next up, third baseman, number 20, Anthony Hausner.
Hausner comes up. Hausner on the night 0 for 1. First pitch to him. That'll be a check swing. He goes around. He struck out swinging his first at bat. And the first pitch in this one is a swing and a miss for the left-handed hitter. And the pitch up high. That will be a ball. 1-1. So a ball and a strike to Hausner. That pitch up. And that'll be a ball, 2-1. Pitch there from Poon. High fly ball. That one is a deep one.
Reset.
Foul ball, 2-2. And that one, another high fly ball. That one also will go foul. So count continues at 2-2. That one on the outside edge. They're going to call that a strike. Looking, so Hausner goes down. Now bring up Macton. Macton had a deep fly ball out to right. His first at bat. So Macton, he'll get ready.
The batter's pitcher number 2, Nick Magadon.
First pitch down low. Ball 1. And that'll be down low, ball 2. 2-0 count. That pitch on the outside, that'll be in for a ball, 3-0. That pitch in for a strike. So 3-1. Poon over 55 pitches now, about halfway to 100. And the pitch up high, that'll be enough for a walk. And that sends Macdon over to first and brings up Beekler.
At bat, right fielder number 23, Chris Bleeker.
All right, Bleak, has it been up there?
So Chris Bleekler, he comes up. And a 2-1 ball game in the pitch.
Good eye.
That one in down low for a ball. 1-0 count.
On the High Toms.
High fly ball. That one will be crushed out to left. Izell's just going to watch and let that fly. And the bleaker goes deep for a 2-run home run. It's now 3-2 3-2 Locos. And Bleeker crushed that one into the parking lot. And now this ball game is 3-2. Brings up Josh Jordan.
Justin Steves.
So Josh Jordan now to the plate. Jordan on the night 0 for 1. Pitch up high. That will be a ball. 1-0 count, and now it's 4-1. Locos. Poon winds up, kicks, he'll deal. That'll be down low for ball 2, 2-0 count. So 2 balls, no strikes. That pitch up high. Ball 3. That pitch in for a strike. 3-1 on a 3-1 count. On the outside edge, that'll be ball 4 for a walk, and that'll bring up Justin Steens.
Coach, that last batter was Josh Jordan. Now batting, Justin Steves.
All right, Justin, have some fun up there, bud.
So Justin Steens comes up to the plate. Steens on the night. He too is 0 for 1. Actually, he's 0 for 0. He actually walked his first at bat. And the Locos tonight so far are giving the Disco Turkeys an offensive showcase. The ball is carrying tonight. That's a high fly ball. McAllister over by first.
All right, new life, new life. You got this, Justin.
And that one will be foul, but got to give Andy McAllister credit. He ran that ball all the way out to that fence. That one there, a swing and a miss
You got this.
for 0-2.
Pitch count for Poon.
That pitch up and in for a foul tip out. As through 3 innings for Poon, 2 runs, 1 hit, no errors. They're in that top of the 3rd. They leave a couple on the base paths. More Disco Turkey baseball right after this, right here on YouTube. Cameron Lee to lead off the bottom of the third inning from here at Forbush High School. Andrew Poon threw 3 innings, 66 pitches. And the pitch up. High fly ball, that one out to left field. That one's going to at least force a tough play. And that one's just, and how about Cameron Lee going, gone, goodbye. And 5th home run of the summer.
All right, nothing hurt, come on back.
And that was a wall scraper, if you've ever seen one. So Cameron Lee, he'll put that jacket on. Forstein's all the way back to that wall. And now it's 4-2.
Next up, the DH, number 31, Banks Cox.
Brings up Banks Cox. Christian Azell on deck. So now a 2-run ball game. Down low, ball 1, 1-0 count. Ground ball right out. That one going to roll out into left. Over there by Banks Cox. That'll be a single. That'll bring Christian Azell.
At bat left fielder, number 10,
Azell 0 for 1 on the night.
Zell.
All right, Sue, get that gun ball.
Down low, ball 1, 1-0 count. And that'll be down low for a ball. It's going to escape Amaro a little bit. 1 ball, no strikes, as here in the field side office tonight. So 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch there to Azell. That'll be down low, ball 2. 2-0 count. That pitch down low, ball 3. So now Carolina down by 2, 4-2. Here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Caden Smith, he got the scoring started for the Disco Junkies. He took one deep out to left in his first at-bat in the bottom of the 2nd. That one down low, that's going to be a ball. Wild pitch. And that's going to advance.
All right, Yeti.
Cox there, but it was already ball 4 anyway, so that'll be a walk. Brings up Caden Smith.
Next up, first baseman, number 17, Caden Smith.
The weather substantially cooled down from before the game. Before the game was out in the 90s today in North Carolina here in the Piedmont Triad. And the first pitch to Smith
All right, you got this, too.
will be down low, ball 1, 1-0 count. On a summer night, the long ball has been the trend of the evening. Both teams have at least 1 home run for that pitch outside. Had to move Smith around. Ball 2, 2-0 count. Pitch, that's in for a strike, 2-1. So a 2-1 count. And Smith there, a swing and a miss. That'll be a strike, 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Get the pitch ready. That one check swing goes, looks around. They're going to say he went around there on looking. That'll be out number 1. That'll bring up Nico Noto.
All right, you got this too.
Now batting second baseman, number 37, Nico Noto.
That pitch is swing and a miss. Strike 1. 0-1 count.
Wait on yours.
So no balls, 1 strike. And the pitch there. Down low. That's going to be a ball. 1-1. That pitch.
Not a bad spot, not a bad spot.
Ball 2, 2-1 count. That pitch in. A 2-2 count. So both pitchers on the night at about 66 pitches. This is going to be
You got this.
McLeodon's 66th pitch of the ball game coming up. And that's right where Poon's at. Poon threw 3.
There you go.
Out there will be a swing and a miss right there for a strikeout.
Two down,
So
two down.
McLeodon will be at 66 pitches through 2 2/3. So both starting pitchers so far on the night right on pace with each other with their pitch count. So while we're talking about that, let's compare the outings so far for both pitchers, at least with pitch count and number wise. McLeodon, as we mentioned, so far 66 pitches, 42 of those have been for strikes for a 63% strike percentage. Poon at 66 pitches, 36 have been strikes, percentage at 54. First pitch to Tanner Bray is in for strike 1, so 0-1 count. So our pitcher comparison through about the same sample size of work. So 0-1 count. Second pitch up to McLeodon. That's going to be down low for a ball. 1-1, a ball and a strike. Run through the innings so far for at least pitch count wise for Poon. Poon 21 in the first, 22 in the second, 23 in the third. For McLeodon, still working here. His pitch count so far on the night's been 25 in the first, 24 in inning number 2.
Squeeze that way to squeeze.
That was pitch number 20 in the third inning. That one was fouled. So a 1-2 count. So a ball and 2 strikes. And the pitch. That one will be down low for a ball 2. 2-2.
All right, two, you got this.
So 2 balls, 2 strikes there. That one will be a high fly ball. That one will be foul into the woods. Besides first base. So that one will count, will move up to 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes here in the bottom of the third inning. 2 outs in the inning. And the pitch there by McLeodon. He's going to get ready for the windup. He'll kick, he'll deal. The pitch to Bray. That one will be foul. On to that football field behind us.
You got this too. You got this. Wait in here, buddy. Come on, Tanner.
So 2-2 count. Aiden McAllister on deck if this inning is to continue. Pitch right there. And that one's in for a strike there by Bray looking. And that one will end the bottom of the third inning. But for Carolina, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors. And Carolina leaves 2 on the base paths. More Disco Turkey baseball up right after this, right here on YouTube.
Is your destination for outdoor gear and apparel? Where home goods and Boogie's favorite hundreds of old-fashioned candy.
And the top of the fourth inning begins. Back to the top of the order for the Locos. Avery Adams, he's going to lead off.
Off the diamond at Mass General Store.
So Poon, he gets ready to start is getting ready to work towards his fourth inning of work. First pitch, that one's foul. There by McAllister, that's going to be caught. And that's going to be a quick out for out number 1.
Next up, second baseman number 5, Chase Wade.
So bring up Chase Wade. Wade on the night, 1 for 1 in this ball game. First pitch from Poon. That'll be a hard ground right over to Fleming. Fleming over at short, gonna have to throw it cross diamond. And that's gonna be an infield single. But a great play there by Fleming. Had to get into at the grass a little bit beyond the infield. And now bring up Leonard to the plate.
The batter's first baseman number 27, Nick Leonard.
So Nick Leonard comes up. Leonard on the night, 1 for 2. First pitch, high. That's going to be ball 1. A 1-0 count. So 1 ball, no strikes. Again, the Carolina Disco Turkeys 1 month out from that opening game in Johnstown, Pennsylvania. We don't know the matchup yet. Well, in pool play, that we won't find out that out till the 31st, the night before. That pitch in. That's going to be a 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. That one off the plate for a ball, and that one will be over there by Poon. So over there on the walk, that'll bring up Morrow. Action up in the Carolina bullpen. You can hear it over here. We can't, down here field side, you can't see though who's in the bullpen. Both teams have some life warming up. And the pitch, down low, ball one. 1-0 count to Morrow. Morrow on the night, 1 for 2. Heading into this plate appearance. Morrow got a fly ball single his first at bat, grounded out his last. That one down low for ball 2. In the dirt, 2-0 count. Poon 3/4 of the way to 100. 75 pitches through 3 1/3 innings of work. And if you're Carolina, you need some, again, you have the game with Mount Airy tomorrow canceled. So you got Saturday, Sunday off. So you can really, but then you have a long stretch coming up the next couple weeks. In the next 3 weeks heading into Johnstown, lots of games. So your arms are going to need to be plentiful and try to keep everybody healthy arm-wise. That pitch down low. Ball 3. That one in there for ball 4. And so that will be a walk. Scott Kirby will come out. And they're going to take the ball from Poon. We'll see what they want to do here. But Poon on the night, 77 pitches through 3 1/3 innings of work. So when we come back, more Disco Turkey Baseball right after this here on YouTube. Anthony Hauser to lead off. Here, first batter that Kobe Van Bogart's got to face with bases loaded and 1 out in the top of the 4th inning. First, that one's in for a strike, 0-1. No ball, 1 strike. Van Bogart winds up, kick still deal. That one down low, 1 ball, 1 strike. So back to the original point of the month of July being busy for the Disco Turkeys. You gotta have to cut your roster down to 20. So that's even less than the MLB roster that your favorite Major League Baseball team, or if you watch Major League Baseball, like just pick up a team, or you know, in Major League Baseball you get 26 guys. Heading into Johnstown, you get 20 guys allowed on your roster. That pitch will be a foul ball. So 2-2. In addition, you also have guys with age limits and all that, and so that kind of can help a little bit in the roster decision. That pitch up, that'll be ball 3. 3-2 count. Pitch there from that one will be foul. Back into the net. Count remains at 3-2. But talking about the stretch for the Disco Turkeys in the next week, just from Friday to Friday, if you have the Locos tonight, you have off Saturday, Sunday, but then you have the Moravians on Monday, the 4th. Then they have American National Team, a game that was supposed to be a doubleheader, as Van Bogart walks in a run, scoring Wade. So now it's 5-2 Locos. Wednesday night you have the Martinsville Mustangs, and then Thursday night you have the Mooresville Spinners, and then Friday the Race City Bootleggers. So look at the next week. You got 5 games. So arm health at this point was going to be at a premium. Pitch from Van Bogart. Up, that'll be in for a strike, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. And so Scott Kirby in his first year taking over the reins from Kirk Cabana is going to have some tough decisions to make with regard to the pitching staff. Fleming over. That's going to be over to second. He's going to tack it himself over to McAllister. And a double play. That is double play number 14 as Fleming comes over on a hard ground ball. Tags second himself to McAllister for out number 2 and 3. So for Locos, 1 run, 1 hit, no errors. And they leave a couple on the base pass. More Disco Turkey Baseball up next right here on YouTube. Ada McAllister to lead off the bottom of the fourth. Sam Fleming on deck. Carolina now down by 3 runs as the Locos are continuing the trend. They've scored every inning in this ball game. Just give you the line of that. They scored 1 in the first, 1 in the second, 2 in the third, 1 in the fourth. Carolina scored one run respectively in innings 2 and 3 to get their 2 runs so far in the night. First pitch to McAllister. In for strike 1, 0-1. Pitch there to McAllister. That pitch outside, ball 1, 1-1 count. A ball and a strike. Down low, ball 3. 3-1 count. Three balls, 1 strike. Pitch from McLeod. Carolina down by 3 runs, 5-2 here in the bottom of the fourth. Justin Zimmer here with you from Forbush High School for Friday night baseball. And that brings up McAllister in the pitch. That one would be a walk for McAllister, and that will bring up Sam Fleming. Fleming on the night, 1 for 1.
Next up, let's hear it from the shortstop, number 44, Sam Fleming.
Fleming had a line drive single to right his first at bat. He got hit by a pitch last time up. And McLeod had a little problem there. He was kind of upset with the mound visit. Sends the skipper, Nick Tiller, back to the dugout after a reminds me of Scherzer in that Max Scherzer in a game. I would have to say about 3 years ago, 3-4 years ago, Nationals manager Davey Martinez comes to pull him out, and Scherzer's saying no, points him back to the dugout, and then that skipper obliged. He did get pulled eventually about a couple batters later. Swing and a miss there by Fleming. That's strike 1. Jonathan Barham on deck. Cameron Lee in the hole. Here in the bottom of the fourth inning. That pitch, ball 1. A 1-1 count. A ball and a strike. Pitch on the outside edge. That's going to be ball 2. 2-1. So a 2-1 count. Nope, I say it's 1-2. All right. Let's readjust. That's a 1-2 count. And that pitch, that one's foul. Going to go off the Falcon logo behind the padding. And that'll be a 1-2. That pitch down low, that's going to be ball 2. 2-2 count. So now mound visit there. They're going to go over strategy, or they had something they want to. Now they go back. So it's 2-2. And that's going to be a swing and a miss. And that's going to be out number one. That'll bring up Jonathan Barham to the plate.
Next up, the catcher, number 20, Jonathan Barham.
JB on the night 0 for 2. First pitch, a swing and a miss, strike one. So 0-1 count. So Carolina now down 5-2 here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Pitch from McLeod. And that one's in for a strike, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. So an 0-2 count. And the pitch. That one down low, ball 1. 1-2 count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And so talked to head coach Scott Kirby before the game, and been a different lineup. And the skipper told me, they're going to be playing around with the lineup the next couple games, try to figure out a good lineup. As you kind of head in, you have a lot of CPL games coming up. That one, weird one. It goes right off the circle.
There you go.
Looked like it was going to go foul, but McLeod gets it right over to first base. And to Leonard for out number 2. McAllister gets the second, but that ball circled around, went fair, and Barham's going to make his case that should have been foul. And can't blame him because that ball did look foul. So I'll bring up Cameron Lee. Lee went deep his last at bat. Banks Cox on deck.
Next up, the center fielder, number 25, Cam Lee.
So Lee now on the summer, 7 long bombs. First pitch up high, ball 1. 4-2 in official games. 6 home runs, 4 in left, 2 in center. Because remember that one night in Hickory was a rainout. That homer does not really count. That pitch up and in, that will be a strike, 1-1. So a 1-1 count. And the pitch. That one on the outside edge, 2-1. So 2 balls and a strike for Lee. And Lee there, a swing and a miss. So now it's going to be 2-2. And that one, a high fly ball. Lee roped that one down the line. And that one, though, foul. So 2-2 count. And the pitch. That's going to be up for a ball, 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Banks Cox on deck if the inning continues. And the pitch. Swing and a miss right there, and that will conclude the bottom of the 4th inning. So for Carolina, in the bottom of the 4th, they leave 1 on the base path still. But no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on base. Top of the 5th we go up next, right here on YouTube.
Turkeys would like to thank
Well, we welcome you back. We thought we were going to break, and there's now an issue with the umpire. Jonathan Barham arguing something. Scott Kirby has come out,
will be playing our Disco Turkeys
and
on Sunday
and now Barham continues the argument.
at West Point Stadium in High Point. First pitch at 4 o'clock.
Now, has Barham been ejected is the question. He's standing there. So Barham now coming back into the dugout. So now Carolina's going to have to make some changes because Christian Azell, the only owner available catcher, he's out in the outfield. So now we're going to see what they're going to do here in the situation here, because Cox is a catcher normally. He's banged up, and now the umpires are having a lengthy discussion about something. Azell will move to catcher. But Jonathan Barham has been ejected from the ball game. Believe that's the only Disco Turkey that was ejected with that there in the umpires. I'm going to see if we're trying to see who goes out to left. But an interesting turn of events. I mean, Jonathan Barham tossed from this ball game, and and Carolina's going to start the top of the 5th with no one out in left field. All right, this is interesting. They're not going to have a left fielder to start the top of the 5th.
Fielder number 23, Chris Leaker.
I mean, they have players available on the bench, but there's no left fielder to start the top of the 5th inning because a player got it. Now Dion Tubbs is going to move out to left.
Now playing center field for your Disco Turkeys.
So Tubbs moves to left.
3, the one, the only, Dion Tubbs.
So we're going to
Actually, Dion is going into left field, it looks like.
so Tubbs, we're presuming, is going to bat in the 2nd spot. But Jonathan Barham ejected. First pitch down low, ball one. So that's the headline here in the top of the fifth. And I believe that's the first ejection of the summer. Ball two. So 2-0 count. Hard grounder right over. That one foul. 2-1. And the pitch from Van Bogart to Zell. That one foul. 2-2. So reset the Disco Turkeys defensively for you. Tubbs, Lee, and Smith now the outfield. Tubbs in left, Lee in center, Smith in right. Bray and Fleming on the left side of the infield at third and short. Noto at second. McAllister at first. Izell now behind the plate. As Jonathan Barman between innings was tossed from this ballgame. And the pitch. High fly ball. That one popped. And that one will remain foul. 3-2. So the count now at 2-2.
Fans, if you find a foul ball, please return it to the Disco Turkeys merchandise stand and you'll get a special Disco Turkeys merchandise prize.
So 2-2 count. The pitch up high. And that's going to make the count now 3-2. Double.
As it bounces over the fence, that is a ground rule double. That brings to bat center fielder number 8, Josh Jordan.
So Josh Jordan comes up. So Jordan on the night 0 for 1. First pitch from Van Bogart. Van Bogart, that's going to be a high fly ball. That's going to be over to Fleming on a good line drive
Good try.
for out number 1 there. So that'll be the first out here in the top of the 5th. Brings up Justin Steins. So 1 out. So the pitch down low, ball 1, 1-0 count. One ball, no strikes to Stein. Stein's on the 0 for 1. That's going to be a ground ball foul. 1-1. Swing and miss, 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Van Bogart winds up, kicks a deal. Brett Bleeker over to third. He hits the bat. Ball two, and now they want interference because it went off the bat of Steins. So 2-2 count. And well, you could argue it should have been interference. That pitch foul. 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. If that was CI interference, that would have been at the line drive. Over to Tubbs. That's going to bounce in front of him. And now that's going to be another run for the Locos. And now it's 6-2. High Point. Brings up Avery Adams.
At bat, the shortstop, number 1, Avery Adams.
First pitch from Van Bogart. That's going to be a hard grounder. Along the line. That will be foul. 1. No balls, 1 strike. Pitch to Adams, that one up high. Now going to be a stolen base there. And he's picked off on a 4-6 Zell to Noto. And that is a stolen base. That is a big out here in the top of the 5th. So that'll be 2 outs with a 1-1 count. That one's foul. 1-2. Bat pitch up. 2-2 count. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch from Van Bogart. Line drive. That's going to drop in front of Tubbs. And that's going to be another base hit single.
Next up, second baseman, number 5, Chase Wade.
Brings up Chase Wade. Wade on the night, 2 for 2. First pitch from Van Bogart, up and in. That's going to be a strike 1 looking, 0-1 count. So you almost had that. So the interference call, the missed interference call, if you want to call that, hurts Carolina off there. 6-2. That one's going to be a swing and a miss. Off a wild pitch. That's going to advance Adams over to second. So 2 count. And the pitch there from Van Bogart up. That will be a swing and a miss. And that will conclude the top of the 5th. But for High Point, 1 run, 3 hits, no errors. And a runner is left on base. And Scott Kirby's now coming out. And we're going to keep it here because see what happens if this would. High Point leads 6-2. Line drive single there by Bryce. Sorry about that. I had to run and grab a fork for my dinner cooked prior. Christian Azell now comes in.
Number 36. Get away.
First pitch there to Azell will be a swing and a miss, strike one, 0-1 count. So Jonathan Barham is now wandering around the stands after getting tossed
That's number 10, Kristen.
from this ball game.
Here you go.
Swing and a miss, 0-2.
Party.
Correction, leading off, it was number 31, Banks Cox.
So Cox are there.
Now at bat, number 10, Kristen Ezell.
And the pitch.
All right.
Down low, ball one, 1-2 count. Up high, ball two. 2-2. Pitcher to Azell. That one foul. Right off that bullpen there. Count remains 2-2. Caden Smith on deck.
There you go.
That pitch and a check and appeal, and that will be a ball three. 3-2 count.
All right, house.
That pitch is swinging a miss right there. For out number one, that'll bring up Caden Smith. Smith on the night has a home run already.
Batting order straight now. Next, first baseman, number 17, Caden Smith.
So Tubbs slots into the two spot. Now after Zell's gone in, Zell batting his regular place. Hausner moved over. Line drive, that one foul. Hausner now at the on the mound. Childers at third.
From A&T. Yes, that is.
And that one is a ground. They're going to roll out. They're going to tag Smith on a 1U fielder's choice. One unassisted.
Now batting, second baseman, number 37, Nico Noto.
Brings up Nico Noto. And the first pitch up high. That's going to be a ball. 1-0 count. One ball, no strikes. Ball two up high. 2-0 count. Our guy Boogie's over behind home plate, getting ready with the fans, entertaining them tonight. And that one is a foul ball, 2-1.
All right, house. Let's go.
As Hausner gets ready for the sign. He'll wind up, he'll kick, he'll deal. That'll be a fly ball. That one will be foul. And the count now goes to 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. That one will be a pop fly. Over there by Hausner, and that will conclude the bottom of the 5th. So in the bottom of the 5th for Carolina, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left on base. More Carolina Disco Turkey baseball right after this.
Disco Turkeys 2.
First pitch for Nick Leonard, down low, ball 1 here in the top of the 6th. New pitcher in for the Carolina Disco Turkeys, it's Riley Ledford. Ledford at down there, that pitch inside, 1-2. At Queens University in Charlotte. Actually, big day for Queens University. They're moving up. The conference realignment, they're moving to the Atlantic Sun. So a big day for the community of Queens University over there, as normally July 1 is when all the conference realignments take effect, and yet some news yesterday with USC, UCLA now, they're leaving the Big Ten, heading Pac-12, sorry, heading to the Big Ten. That pitch upside, that's going to be a walk there for Leonard. But for Riley Ledford, it's going to be a new chapter for him in his ball club next spring in a brand new conference. So First pitch in, that's going to be a strike. 0-1 count. So he'll be in the Atlantic Sun Conference. That one down low, that's going to be a ball.
Way to take two, way to take two.
Off the wild pitch, that's going to send Leonard over to second base.
All right, 1-7, have some fun up there.
Pitch there from Ledford. Thought he went around. 2-1, sorry about that, I had to cough there, 2-1. But that one a hard grounder. Gonna go right over to Fleming. Fleming will at least check on second on Leonard. He doesn't go, but he'll get the out over at first. And that'll be the first out here in the Hausner 0 for 2 on the ball game. No balls, 2 strikes. First pitch in. Strike 1, 0-1 count. Ledford winds up, kicks, he'll deal. That'll be outside for a ball. 1-1. That pitch down low. Ball 2. So 2-1 count. That one down low. Ball 3, 3-1 count. And that one will be a walk there by Hausner, so now the Locos have runners on first and second.
At bat number 6, Bryce Wingate.
So Wingate comes up. He's over on third base. Filling in for Hausner. First pitch, that will be down low. So 1-1 count. Ledford gets the sign he wants. The pitch. That one outside. That's going to be a ball. 2-1 count. So 2 balls and a strike. Almost clicked Wingate there. And now will be bases loaded. Brings up Bleeker. Carolina in need of a big out. First pitch inside. That's going to be a strike, 0-1. So 0-1 count. Pitch from Ledford. High fly ball. And that's foul. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch down low, that's going to be ball. 1. Zello gets it before it escapes the catcher, so 1-2 count. Up high. That's going to be a ball. 2-2. Down low, that's going to be ball 3. 3-2. So full count. Here in the top of the 6th. Ledford winds up, kicks, he'll deal. That'll be a swing and a miss right there. And a big one. So for the second out, that'll bring up Josh Jordan.
All right, have some fun up there, Josh.
Jordan 0 for 2.
Josh Jordan.
First pitch in, that's going to be a strike, 0-1. So no balls, 1 strike. Ledford back. Ready, he'll wind up, kick, he'll deal. The pitch down, and that hits him. So Leonard will come around and score on the hit by pitch. And that'll bring up Justin Steins. So Steins comes up with bases loaded with 2 outs. To left, last time up, first pitch from Ledford. That's going to be a high fly ball. That's going to be deep out to center field. Lee back to the wall. Lee had it just outside the glove. Steins going to go to the second. Heading for, he will have a stand-up triple. And Cameron Lee is just got up there in center field. Hausner, Wingate, Jordan score. It's 10-2, High Point. High Point pushed the gas pedal down tonight.
Best Boogie is in the choir room down at the high school practicing the words to Take Me Out to the Ball Game coming up shortly.
That'll bring up Avery Adams.
The batter, number 1, Avery Adams.
All right, well, have some fun up there.
And now the High Toms have an 8-run lead on the Carolina Disco Turkeys. First pitch down low, ball 1, 1-0 count. Carolina down by 8. It's 10-2. That one will be a high fly ball there. Foul. So the count's now at 1 ball, 1 strike. The Locos have scored 4 runs in this inning. 1-1. Ledford kicks and deals. That pitch in for a strike, 1-2. Ledford gets the call that he wants. The pitch. That will be ball 2, 2-2 count. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. There to Avery Adams. And the pitch up high. Ball 3, 3-2. And that is a high fly ball out to right. That's going to drop in front of Caden Smith. Avery going for two. He'll get it on a double. And now the Locos lead 11-2.
At bat number 5.
Brings up Chase Wade. And the Locos have scored 5 in this half inning. First pitch to Wade. Up high, ball 1, 1-0 count. Wade on the night, 2 for 3. Second pitch inside, 1-1. A ball and a strike. That pitch, 2-1. That's going to be out in the center. That's going to drop in front of Cameron Lee. That's going to score Avery Adams. And a stand-up double. And now it's 12-2. Scott Kirby's going to come out of the dugout. And now the Locos up by 10. And Riley Ledford, through two-thirds of an inning, has let up 6 runs. Rough outing tonight for Riley. And they're going to make the change for Chase Locklear. When we come back, more Disco Turkey baseball. Carolina, these guys, one out here in the top of the 6th. And nope, Scott Kirby wants to get his opinion out. Scott Kirby going to run out there to the outfield. Back with more right after this, right here on YouTube. Chase Locklear in. Scott Kirby and the entire defense had a visit out in about the center field area. Locklear comes in hoping to get one out. First pitch up high, ball 1. So 1-0 count. That one a hard grounder. Gonna go right up the middle. Fleming over to McAllister. McAllister off the bag. And that will let Leonard advance on an E6.
At bat number 17, Christian Amaro.
So I'll bring up Christian Amaro. That is error number 42 on the year for the Disco Turkeys. Still 2 outs. That brings up Amaro. Amaro, a 1 for 3 on the night. Pie ball 1-0 count. So 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch up. That 1 ball 2. 2-0. High Point out hitting the Disco Turkeys tonight by 7. Locos with 12 hits. Carolina with 5. Both teams 1 error, and the Locos up by 10. Pitch up and in for a strike. 2-1 count. Ledford, the pitch up. That went down low for a ball. 3-1. So 3 balls, 1 strike. And that is a high fly ball. Foul. So 3-2 count, top of the hour. Justin Zimmer here with you from Forbush High School. As tonight, the Carolina Disco Turkeys taking on the High Point-Thomasville Locos. Lockler's through 7 pitches. And the pitch. That will be a swing and a miss right there. That ends at the top of the 6th inning, but not before the Locos roll the Disco Turkeys in this inning with 6 runs, 3 hits, 1 error. They only leave 2 on the base paths. More Disco Turkey baseball right after this, right here on YouTube. Bray leads off the bottom of the 6th inning. Overheard the message that Scott Kirby was telling his guys in between innings. He told his guys, we need to score. Hausner steps off. Waiting for the signs. That's in. That will be strike one. 0-1 count. No balls, 1 strike. High fly ball. That's going to be a popper. Hausner will get it, though, behind the mound. And that will be out number 1 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. That brings up Aiden McAllister. McAllister on the night 0 for 1. Sam Fleming on deck. Here, right now it's Aiden McAllister. McAllister on the night 0 for 1. And the pitch. That's in for a strike. 0-1. Up high, that's going to be a ball. 1-1 count. And now the chant of Disco Turkeys begins in the stands. For Aiden McAllister. 1-1 count. Hausner winds up, kicks, he'll deal. McAllister, that's going to be a line drive. That is roped out to center field. That's going to be a double, and that is just what the Disco Turkeys needed. A stand-up double for Aiden McAllister. And that will bring up Sam Fleming.
Next up, shortstop, number 44, Sam. Keep it going, Fleming.
So Fleming now comes up. And the pitch, high fly ball. That's going to be a pop fly. Out to Leonard, and that will be out number 2. And that brings up the speedster Dion Tubbs, his first at bat of the night. With 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. And now Carolina is 1 out away from being mercy ruled in this ball game.
Now batting left fielder number 3, Dion Tubbs.
First pitch, foul ball. Into the back of the padding. Now send out Dino Thorpe to grab it. 0-1 count. Tubbs steps out, calls time. Comes back in, readjusts. The pitch, that'll be down low for a ball. And McAllister advances on a defensive indifference. And now Carolina has a runner 90 feet away to make this a 9-run game. And the pitch, foul ball. 2 strikes, 1-2 count. Dino on deck. Pitch from Hausner. That'll be down low for a ball. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Foul ball back into the net. Count remains 2-2.
You got this, House. Have some fun up there.
And the pitch. Outside edge. Ball 3, full count. 3-2.
All right, you got this.
The pitch, the windup, the kick in the deal. And they're going to call that a strikeout on Tubbs. Tubbs disagrees. And Carolina will be
No runs for your Disco Turkeys in the bottom of the
with no runs, 1 hit, no error.
of the 7th inning.
On 13 pitches. Top of the 7th we go. More Disco Turkey Baseball up next, right here on YouTube.
He's practicing the high notes on Take Me Out.
Hausner leads off the top of the 7th. New pitcher, Caleb Ketchy. So he comes in now, top of the 7th. Locos up by 10. First pitch from Ketchy will be a swing and a miss, and that bat goes flying. And someone has to climb on top of the Locos dugout to get that bat, and they do get it to him.
Fans beware of flying bats.
So Hausner there, 0-1 count.
Hope everybody's had your baby shot.
Ketchy up high, that's going to be in for a strike, 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes. grounder, right foul. 0-2. And that's a swing and a miss right there for Ketchy. And that will be out number one here in the top of the seventh. Brings up Wingate.
The batter's number 6, Bryce Wingate.
First pitch in for a strike, 0-1 count.
You got this, Bryson. Have some fun up there.
Bad pitch in, 0-2.
You're ready, 6. You're ready.
No ball, 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss, strike 3. And Ketchy, first 2 batters have been swings and misses, and that bring up Bleeker.
23, Chris Bleeker.
Start this off right here. Start this 2-out rally. You got this, Bleak. You're good up there.
With the Disco Turkeys down 10, Caleb Ketchy so far throwing a great outing in the top of the 7th. First pitch up high, that's going to be ball 1, 1-0 count. That pitch in, 1-1, a ball and a strike. Down, that's ball 2, 2-1 count. Ketchy winds up, kicks, he'll deal that pitch. Hard grounder. Gonna go right back to him at the mound. And they're gonna rule that foul. So 2 balls, 2 strikes.
You got this, Bleak. Have some fun up there, 2-3. Come on, 4-3.
And so far, Caleb Ketchy, 11 pitches, 2 strikeouts. The wind up, the kick in the deal. And that will be a punch out right there. And Ketchy 3 up, 3 down
Top of the 7th.
as we head to the bottom of the 7th.
Stands at
Right now, High Point 12, Carolina 2. More Disco Turkey baseball right after this, right here on YouTube. Bottom of the 7th. Dino Tharp leading off. In for Cameron Lee.
For your disco turkeys, number 13, Dino Tharp.
Tharp comes up. First pitch. In for a strike, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. That one will be a swing and miss right there. 0-2, no balls, 2 strikes. That pitch up high. Ball 1, 1-2. New pitcher in for the High Point-Thomasville Locos. It's number 18, DeMilo. So he comes in. Nice, comfortable lead. So just a little mop-up work here, and he strikes out Tharp, his first batter. That'll bring up Banks Cox.
Next up, number 31, the DH, Banks Cox.
First pitch. Outside. That's going to be ball 1, 1-0 count. 1 ball, no strikes. And outside, that's going to be ball 2. 2-0 count.
All right, you got this, Tom. You're good up there. You got this. You got this. You're good.
So 2 balls, no strikes. And the pitch.
There you go.
And that will be check swing. 2-1. We're going to say he went around. So a swing and a miss right there. 2-1 count. Outside. Ball 3, 3-1.
All right, you got this, Dom. You're good up there.
So Dom DeMilo,
Have some fun.
3-1 count. And that one is a foul ball back behind the press box onto the football field. So that's going to be 3-2. And the pitch up high, and that'll be a walk. So that'll bring up Christian Azell. Azell 0 for 2 on the night.
Now batting, the catcher, number 10, Christian Ezell.
Pitch up high. That's going to be ball 1, 1-0 count. So 1 ball, no strikes. That pitch up, and that's going to be
You got this one, eh? You're good up there.
ball 2. 2-0 count. And the pitch. That's in for a strike, 2-1.
You got this, Dom.
So 2-1 count. The pitch from DeMillo. Broke off the edge of the bat. And that will be out number 2 on a live drive foul. Leonard had to go out in there, and that'll be 2 outs. And that'll bring up Caden Smith. Smith's one hit on the night is one of the 2 home runs. The second was by Cameron Lee.
All right, you got this, Yeti.
And the pitch. That's in for a strike. Go 1.
You got this one, 7. You get it.
No balls, 1 strike.
Come on, 1-8.
That pitch up.
Good eye, good eye.
That'll be a ball. 1-1 count.
All right, you got this, Dom. You're good up there.
Up high. That's going to be ball 2. 2-1.
All right, Dom. Have some fun up there.
So 2-1 count. And the pitch. That one on the outside edge. That's going to be ball 3. 3-1.
All right, you got this, Dom. You're good up there. Reset.
So a 3-1 count.
Reset. You got this.
Hard grounder. That will go foul ball. Count now is full at 3-2.
You got this, Yeti. All right, Dom. Have some fun up there, bud.
3-2 the pitch. That one will be foul. 3-2. Hard line drive. That's going to go out into center field to Jordan. Jordan drops it. Little trouble fielding that, picking that up. And now Carolina's going to have runners
Nice hard hit, Yeti. All right, Dom.
on the corners.
Come on back.
So Cox over at third. Smith at first. That brings up Nico Noto. So we'll see what the Locos want to do. They're calling another mound visit. See if they're going to make a change. And they're not.
All right, you got this, Dom. You're good up there.
Now batting for your Disco Turkeys, second baseman number 37, Nico Noto.
And the pitch. That's inside. That's strike 1, 0-1 count. So no balls and a strike.
All right, 2 down. Let's go.
1-1 count. And the pitch up high. That's going to be ball 2. 2-1. So 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch up high. That's going to be ball 3. 3-1. So 3 balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. And that will be a walk right there. So Carolina's got the bases loaded for Tanner Bray with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. This is a prime RBI opportunity for Carolina. Trim this deficit out of double digits.
All right, Tom, you're good. You got this, Tom. You're good up there, Tom.
First pitch. That's in for a strike. 1 count. So no balls, 1 strike. DeMille winds up again. Down low, that's going to be a ball. Going to escape. That's going to be enough to score Cox. And now this game, 9-1 ball game.
Tom, reset. Reset. You got this, Tom.
So wild pitch, that scores Cox. And now this game is a 9-run deficit. High Point 12, Carolina 3. 1-1. The pitch, DeMillo. Swing and a miss. That will be 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Aiden McAllister on deck if this inning continues. And the pitch. Line drive. That's going to go right over to second base. And a Wade. And that will end the bottom of the 7th. But for Carolina, 1 run scored on 1 hit. No errors. They leave 2 on the base paths. Top of the 8th we go. Up next, right here on YouTube. Josh Jordan to lead off. 1-1. And that one there, a swing and a miss. 1-2. Pitch hitter Jordan, the pitch. And that will be a punch out right there for a strikeout. So Ketchy has 4. All 4 batters he's faced tonight all have faced the strikeout. It's now Justin Silas will lead off. First pitch, that's in for a strike. 0-1. The pitch, that's in 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. That pitch in, a 5th strikeout for Caleb Ketchy, and so far, he's got the stuff tonight. And that'll bring up Avery Adams. First pitch, that's in strike 1. 0-1 count. Up high. That's going to be a ball. 1-1. We'll give you our upcoming schedule in the bottom half of the inning. Let you know where Boogie and his friends are heading over the next 5 broadcasts. We'll be with you. Next 5 games, we will not be with you July 6th when the Carolina Disco Turkeys take on the Martinsville Mustangs. That game will be available to you on Flow Sports. So I will not be with you that night from Martinsville 2-1. It'll be Carolina's second trip. They lost the first meeting back in May. That pitch up, that's in for a strike. 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that's going to be a swing and a miss right there. So it's going to be 3-2. Adams on the night, 3 for 5. Ketchy winds up, kicks O'Deal. Foul tip off the catcher's mask. Count remains at 3-2. So 3-2. And the pitch. Pop fly. Gonna look over there, Zell. And that one will bounce off the top of the dugout. As Zell would run over. So count remains at 3-2. The Locos have not scored a run this last inning, and they are 1 strike away from not scoring one this inning. For 2 in a row, they'd scored 1 in all prior 6 innings of this ball game. Time called. And the pitch. Swing and a miss right there. And Ketchy, 6 strikeouts on the night. All 6 batters faced. All have gone down swinging. More Disco Turkey Baseball up next. It's 9-1-2 when we come back right here on YouTube. First pitch to Grant Harrison in the bottom of the 8th. Up high, ball 1. And second pitch is going to be upstairs 2. So first 2 pitches on the night for Harris are up high in balls. Swing and a miss right there. That'll be a 2-1 count. So 2 balls and 1 strike for Grant Harris. Up high, ball 3. Max Gustafson up on deck. And the pitch. Line drive, that will be right over to the mound. And that will be out number 1.
Next up, number 18, Max Gustafson.
To Porter. As Porter came in, pitched that at bat. Over there at first. Over there, that brings up Max Gustafson. This is what Scott Kirby talked about before the game. He said, you know, heading into the 2 days off, wants to get everybody here tonight some playing time. So you're seeing that now. So Gustafson leads off. First pitch. Foul ball. Oh, 1 count. Down low, that's going to be a ball, 1-1. So it's going to be a 2-1 count. Carolina hitting .233 tonight as a team. The Locos .353. That one's up high, 3-1. So 3-1 count. Our camera there, got. Let's get that readjusted here real quick amongst all these wires. No, I made it worse. Okay, we'll fix that in between. Now let's actually get that fixed. 3-1, the pitch up high. That will be a swing and a miss right there. So it'll be 3-2. I'll have to fix that in between innings, so apologies for the upper view. I thought I now you get right field, so but you lost majority of it. Okay, 3-2. Up high, that will be a walk. For Gustafson, that will bring up Dion Tubbs. Tubbs 0 for 1. Came in the 5th inning for
Next up,
Jonathan Barham.
left fielder number 3, Dion Tubbs.
So 3-1 count. That pitch is swing and a miss right there. 0-1. So 0-1 count.
Next up, third baseman number 36, Tanner Ray.
First and catcher like 4 hours, 3 or 4 hours.
I wasn't trying to flip you out, but I didn't think you wanted it calm.
Well, I'm not a fan of bugs. No, thank you. Do all kinds of different styles.
Eat it. Good hustle back there. All right, 9, you got this. All right, you got this, 9. You got it. All right, nothing hurt.
Next up, number 14, Grant Harris.
Most infielders don't catch that. Most of the infielders don't catch that at this level. A lot of times that turns into a triple or a home run.
Whoa! Let's go the distance. Come on. Come on.
All right, 9, nothing hurt.
12-5 now?
Yeah, 12-5. 12-5.
All right, nothing hurt. Let's get that ground ball. Let's get out of it.
Next up, number 18, Max Gustafson.
All right, 9, you got this. You're good up there. Get that ground ball. You got it. You're close. 9, you're close. You got this. You're good. There you go. You got this, 9.
At bat number 3, Dion Tubbs.
Party.
There you go. You know what?
He's coming, he's coming.
Different flavor. What is flavor?
Turkey?
Is it? He does some stuff that I don't eat.
You don't have food. I don't hear. Want some water? Here we go.
They don't have anybody else on the bullpen.
Way to squeeze it, huh? All right, let's go. Two down, two down.
Now batting number 7, Dino Tharp. Correction, that's number 13, Dino Tharp.
All right, you got this 9. Let's go.
The switch is on.
Stop that. You got this 9. You and Christian, you got this. There you go. Way to squeeze it.